What's up, table tennis nerds, and welcome to the Limittless channel. My name is Mathias and I'm a professional table tennis player. In this video, I will explain to you guys the reverse pendulum serve. Okay, first coming to the grip, it's similar to the pendulum serve. So you will have your index finger on on your backhand side, your thumb on the forehand side, and the other three fingers are just a bit loose. Like this, that you have a good range of motion here. What is also important is your stance. You position yourself in the backhand side. Usually you have your left leg, if you're right-hander, your left leg really in front, so you can lean forwards a lot. That's very important, that you have like a long range of motion here, that you can lean forward. And then coming to the throw, it's important that you throw a bit inwards to you, because you will need this additional power that you get from throwing inwards. So try to be a bit more close with your hand, because if you are too far with your hand, it's illegal, because you're normally not allowed to throw too much back. As soon as you throw up the ball, your body is going a bit upwards like this, but then as soon as you're going to hit the ball, you will move together with the ball downwards. So like this. It's important that you get as much motion, like, because then you have more power in the serve, more speed in the ball. Also, while going backwards, you're moving backwards with your wrist also at the same time, like this. And then you come forward with the wrist as you're hitting the ball. For beginners, I think it's one good exercise to just stay in this position, so you don't have to go back, and just throw the ball and go down like this. That helps you to get the feeling for this movement and the touch of the ball. What is important for the hitting point on the racket, that you hit in the rightmost corner, because there you get the most spin in the serve, and that's very crucial. Also, depending on the placement you want to do, you will have to move with your body in this direction. For example, a very common serve is from to the short forehand side, and there it's important that while hitting the ball, your body is also going into this direction, like this, like this. Also with your racket, you're moving in this direction, like this. And same goes for the long serve, for example. For the long serve, always keep in mind that you try to hit as near to the baseline as possible, because then you have a longer way the ball travels, so you can give more power in it. It's also like this, that your body goes into the direction where you're serving. When you're variating between downspin and upspin, it's really just the hitting angle of the ball. So for example, downspin is when you hit the ball more in a horizontal position with your racket, and when you're trying to do upspin, you have your racket more in a vertical position. So one time we have downspin, and one time we have upspin. And if you try to do the serve as well as good as possible, it's important that you do almost the same movement for upspin and downspin. One pro tip for the serve, which probably not many will tell you, is that you can disguise your serve even more by pulling up a lot, because then it looks like it's upspin, but it's actually a lot of downspin. Let me show you what I mean. This serve, you can see I'm moving up a lot, but it's actually a lot of downspin, and that's a disguise that many pro players are using. For example, you can watch Maharu Yoshimura. He did the serve a lot in this match against Shushin. It's quite famous because Shushin really could not receive a serve as well, because he's every time going upwards. So it's really not clear if he's doing upspin or backspin. Okay, two mistakes I'm seeing a lot from many players when they're trying to do the serve is that one time they're throwing the ball too high, because as I said before, it's important that you also use the power of the ball, and when you throw too high, you're off timing. Like for example, when you look at players that do the serve really well, like Fan Chendong, Timo Boll, they're only throwing the ball as high as they have to, like from the rules, because it's important to have this timing with the serve. Yeah. And the other mistake that I see is that many players are not giving the power in the right direction when they're serving. For example, they're doing this movement, but their power is going too much like sideways to the table, but not in front. Like that's the reason I told you before, that you always have to move with your body in this direction. That's one thing that many players are doing wrong. So at the start, really focus on doing the serve with using your whole body. For example, which I told you before, you can start in this position already, so you don't have to do this at the start just to get this feeling. You just go like this and then use your body. That's really important. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you could learn something, and I hope I described all the steps that you need to do in this serve, and also the different aspects. Yeah, as you saw, it's quite complicated serve, but it's really worth it if you will learn it. So try your best in practice, and don't worry, I also learned the serve over many years. I think I started 8 years ago, and I'm still working on the small details, like every time I do service practice. So that's really important, that you keep going even when you feel okay, it's not coming. The most things happen overnight. You just do the movements, and overnight in your sleep your brain builds these connections. Yeah, and then it will get better for sure in the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and see you in the next videos, guys. Ciao.